In a bid to manage our inflation, our central bank has maintained the base lending rates at a relatively high rates, which has resulted to slower growth because the private sector is not accessing loans and finances as would be expected. This is our growth has been supported by strong agricultural and manufacturing activities underpinned by favorable weather conditions, strong service sector, and macroeconomic environments, ongoing public infrastructure investments, especially in the housing sector, and sustained business confidence. The economy is expected to grow by 5.5% in 2025 as compared to 5.6% in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, for the financial year 2025-2026, and the medium-term budget is being framed and prepared within the context I have just highlighted. The budget will also be anchored on the fourth medium-term plan, MTP4 of the Vision 2030, and continue to support the implementation of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. This will be achieved through continued implementation of a growth-responsive fiscal consolidation plan designed towards slowing down public debt without compromising service delivery. And our focus will remain the five pillars of the better with the largest impact on the economy and household welfare. And these are agriculture transformation or agricultural transformation. As I mentioned earlier in other fora, we must look at agriculture as a means to achieve an end, not agriculture or agricultural growth as an end in itself. We must have agriculture to support manufacturing if we have to realize significant growth. So agricultural transformation, number 2 is micro, small and medium enterprises or MSME economy, housing and settlement. Number 4 is healthcare, and lastly, the digital superhighway and creative economy. Further, the government will work towards ensuring responsible economic management to support economic inclusion and empowerment, broadening opportunities and promoting equity, attracting investment in key sectors like improving health and education outcomes by increasing access to healthcare and all levels of education and investing in priority skills. In this regard, the sector working groups will be required to undertake a thorough review of the proposed budgets and prioritize allocations accordingly towards improving productivity and achievement of MTP4 objectives. I'm emphasizing this because the recent challenges we have faced as a country is as a result of not paying serious attention to productivity or using budget to promote productivity. That has slowed down employment creation and has also affected inclusivity or inclusion. So we must, as we work in our sector working groups, ensure that the priority areas which would help in enhancing productivity are given more attention as opposed to other expenditures. So, ladies and gentlemen, the medium-term fiscal framework will be premised on the following assumptions. Number 1 is real GDP growth of 5.5% in 2025 and over the medium term. 2, inflation to be maintained within the target range of plus or minus 2.5% or 5%. We are currently within that range perfectly well, so we need to maintain that. Our interest rates to ease downwards and foreign exchange rates to remain stable over the medium term. Total revenue to improve gradually to reach about 7% of the GDP in the financial year 25-26 and over the medium term even to reach 20%. Total expenditure to decrease to below 21.5% of our GDP in financial year 25-26. So as you work in your sector working groups, bear in mind that our total expenditure must be maintained at below 21.5% of our GDP